did those kind of fill in the blank ones, right? We had the ones with the,
There's two of them.
we had two of these, like the red. And how'd you do? I mean, I do think that once you have that pattern down, it's pretty easy peasy. Did we have any issues with it? Because the real issue is the patterns, right? And that's the fact that the broadcast address is one less than the next network.
That's all common sense.
What?
Look, that's common sense. Just filling that out.
Yeah, well, common sense
Isn't
is
common?
hard to teach.
Common sense is rarer than you think.
I mean, I wasn't really going to address those in any way unless you have a question. You got the, what I was concerned about with was more like determining the, because really if you have the network and the broadcast, you know, you have the range.
Well, the only thing I was struggling with a little bit is like if you have an odd one, 10.7.197.023, okay? Do you have to find the network before you can find your variable lengths subnets? Or do you just subnet that right from it and then you'll find that it changes to an even network?
Oh, I think you answered the question. Whatever works, because either of them will produce the fact that the one bit is gone, right? So it's an even number.
So do you don't need to bust it up into 4 first, like we were doing to begin with?
So it's a 197.0/30?
23.
Oh, 20. And what I would do is determine the network first. If I split it up into 4, yes, your binary will tell you what it is if you do the binary.
Right. Then when I did that, the mask is at the end of the third octet, the first digit of the third octet, right? That'd be 9, 23, 6, no, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
So it's right there.
So you draw a line between the, well,
Like our mask is like this.
right. So your line is right after the 1.
Right?
But now if you have the 197 in binary, that correlates to that last digit, which is a 1, which is what makes it odd, right?
Yep. 1 will always make it an odd number.
Right, and that's where I forget, you go, because then you have 1, 0. Aren't you supposed to start with 0, 0, and then go 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1?
Okay, those are 2 completely different things.
They are, okay. That's where I'm getting mixed up.
Like, what's our next mask after that? 25?
Well, no, 20, what do you mean?
Like, we're making it a smaller network. Is it a /25 after that? After we break it up, or is it a... Well, let's say that it's a /25 once we break it up. Okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is our original mask for this and that, right? These 2 will always stay the same.
It was a 26 on that one.
It's a 26, okay.
Yeah. Because you wanted 50 hosts.
Yeah, and that's what I ended up with, is 26. But I feel like if you just start busting it up into the 50 and 50 and 50 and 14 and 2, you're skipping that whole busting it into 4 slices part.
Well, that's
Is that okay?
Remember, the 4 places thing is just arbitrary. We could do 3 networks that are the same size, 7 networks that are the same size. 4 doesn't mean anything, except according to our thing. You know, our picture, we have 4 plus 1.
That was just all theoretical, there you don't have to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the fact is that I broke it up into 4 equal size was just to introduce you to breaking it up, period.
Okay.
You
So
know,
if-
then we did the 50 and whatever it was.
So if I came up with 10.7.196.26 for the network, then I'm doing it right.
Yep.
Okay.
Everything except for the 14 and the 2, those would have had different ends.
The 14 and the 2. Right, yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
quite get that far. I was started.
Right, well, the first 3, all the 50s would have been, they would have been the 26.
Yep.
Was that one of the sample ones?
That
It
was
must
the
have been. I don't know where I got it
homework
from.
one, I think, I had it, so I don't know if it was a sample or if
Yeah.
it was homework, but.
It must have been. I was just looking for an odd one because I talked to you about that yesterday.
I mean, when in doubt, do the binary.
Right, I did.
You know, like do 197 in binary right over the max, right? And that one will be right there, 192 plus 4 will be there, right? And but there's gonna be one here, and so it's gonna be 196. I would just pretty well subtract 1.
So when you do that, when you were doing that 0001, 1011, that was just, we don't really have to do that for this.
Alright, we break it up. We end up with 196, right? And I think it's this. Yeah, you do 000.
Well, yeah, you got 3 digits in there now.
Well, I think it was 26,
Right.
Right.
right?
You start with 23, then you break it to 26, because that's all you need. So, right,
Yeah, I mean, this is the 26,
yeah.
where the line is, right? And then you do 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Oh, I
Seven,
get it.
7.
Okay. I was just getting confused because there's 3 in there instead of 1. Or instead of 2, excuse me.
Yeah,
You just bring the 0 down.
makes no difference because you still do 2 to the end,
Okay.
right? 4 or 8 or whatever power of 2 what you're going into.
And that would give you 4 networks. You can start with the first one, and then if you run out of room, go to the next one.
Yeah, and I think this one, I think you have 2 of these that are the same size, something like that in that.
3, 50, 50, 50.
50. Okay, you're gonna use these 3, they go away, you're gonna split this one. Right, you're gonna do the 0, 1, 2, and then break up the 3 for the smaller one.
Now you could skip that step and just do it off the, keep going from, like I did. I got the broadcast to 6/3/26. Just keep going. You don't have to do that part, yeah? Or would I end up having?
Whatever, I guess I don't quite understand.
No, so I got it. So it's like, when you're at the network, which is 10.7.196.0, because you split it to the 26, and then the
It's still the
broadcast
same
is
number.
63, you can just keep going with that address. You can start at 64 for the next one.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
That's optional, or is it different?
That's just if you were splitting it up into perfectly equal ones, those would be the
Right,
ones you had.
right, right.
You can just keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, this
With
is
50.
64.
Just want to make sure I'm on the right
Yeah.
track. Okay.
And that is 64, and that's with 28,
Yep.
192. That kind of thing, mid-64, increments of 64.
Yeah, those would give you the same ones that you did up there with the zeros. It would be the next one, which is like 64, but that's just the math for it. That's just
Right,
that.
because what I was doing is just putting the ones in the whole thing.
You're just following the pattern rather than doing the math, but that's showing
Right.
the math, that's all that is.
Yeah, so you really only got to figure out like the first one, and then you can just.
Unless it goes to past 255, then you have to do the math to get the next network, because.
Don't you just go up one in the previous?
Yeah,
Okay.
but nonetheless.
Okay.
I think we're arguing about the same thing.
not really
Right.
arguing, just
Discussion.
Right.
You know, I think, yes, you either just follow the steps without even understanding it. You know you can do that, but then you do get it. How many of you kind of get it now? You know, how many of you could do it right now? How many of you think you could do it at least? Maybe finish part of it? Well, you know, one thing I was thinking of today is, why don't we do one, I'm gonna give you 20 minutes. Let's just do one as if you were doing the test. All right?
Are you talking about these ones that you handed out?
You know, do we have any questions about that? Because that's pretty straightforward, I
Right.
think. anybody really want me to talk about that, I will gladly do it.
I thought it was easy.
It is easy once you get the pattern, and you have all the networks. All you need is the networks. The network address, really. All right. How about, so I gave you a blank one, right?
Yep.
Let me do my pathetic drawing. Any questions about this network?
That has to have 4 IPs, correct?
4 IPs, because then you have network and broadcast included in that. And then you have 2 IPs that are usable. Right? Because these interfaces need an IP. It used to be that when routers talk, they just broadcast out. You didn't even need IPs that much. And you still actually do that, maybe not broadcast address, but multicast or something. But that's neither here nor there. Cisco says we need 4 addresses. All right? Whatever, 172, 21. I mean, don't these numbers kind of sound the same over and over again? You know, after a while, it just gets repetitive, and it's because you always see